Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play through a song called Would You Lay With Me by Tanya Tucker. And we're going to end up cabling this on 3rd fret to match the recording, but we're going to start off on a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and the third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the G major chord, we're going to go into a D major chord. And when we play D major, first finger goes to the G on the 2nd fret, second finger on the high E on the 2nd fret, third finger on the B string on the 3rd fret, and if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. That sounds really, really happy. And then from the D major, we're going to be going back to our G major chord, and then we do more G, G, D, G, and then we go to a C major. And when you play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string on the 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And then from the C major, we're going to be going back to our G major chord. And then from the G major, we're going to be going back to our C major chord. And then we go back to G major, and then we kind of do a little hit at the very end of kind of what I'm thinking of as the verse. And then from there, there's kind of a tag to that where we go to our G major, kind of our verse chords, and we do that 4 times, and then we go to this cool little hit where you do a C major, and you'll kind of hear the bass line there go from the A string 3rd to 2nd on the A, to open A, to the low E on the 3rd fret. And if you wanted to, you could just kind of make that kind of a C lick, and then kind of just follow that bass line, and then hit kind of that D at the end. Or if you wanted to back that up with chords, you could play the C, and then a G, and then hit an A minor chord. And when you play A minor, first finger goes to the B on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the A minor, we go to G major, and then we go to kind of a D major hit at the end of that. So we have kind of C, G, A minor, G, and then kind of a D. Now through the very beginning of this song, actually, it's all a cappella, so you may want to just kind of strum along with the chords where you're kind of feeling it to sing along with yourselves. But a lot of times with a song like this, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you take the G and just try that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up. So what you may want to do is just do a down, down, up on each chord instead. So you can do the G with kind of a down, down, up, G, down, down, up, G, down, down, up, G, down, down, D, down, down, D, down, down, D, down, down, G, 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 down, down, D, down, down, D, down, down, D, down, down, G, down, down, G, down, C down, down, C down, down, G down, down, G down, down, C down, down, C down, down, G down, down, big D. And then we kind of have our tag where we got the G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, G, A minor, G, big D. So you may want to kind of play around with that. And we'll basically be repeating that form until we get to our outro, which is all around a G major. Now the weird part is to play along with Tanya Tucker, instead of starting on a G major, she's starting on a B flat major. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put the capo on 3rd fret, now your G major is really a B flat major, and your D major is really an F major, and your C major is really an E flat major, and your A minor is really a C minor chord. But if we tried that with just that down, down, up, we'd have G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G, 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 down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, around with it that way. Now, something else that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the G, you'd have the low E for your bass. On the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A string for the bass. And on the A minor, you'd have the A string for the bass. So we try it with a bass down, up. You'd have G with the bass, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G, 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 down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, D, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, down, up, C, down, up, G, down, up, big D. And then we kind of pick it up on our tags. So we got our G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, G, down, up, C, G, A minor, G, big D. Now something else, if you're quick enough, you can get the down, down, up, down, up. And they kind of work through the tune. And this could be really quick. It's kind of that down, down, up, down, up. Or you can even make it a bass down, up, down, up. So this is a little weird because I'm not sure what level you're on. But if you want to try it that way, you'd have the G, 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 D with the D bass, D with the D bass, G 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 with the D bass, D 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 That through our tag, we'd have G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, C, G, A minor, G. Oh, and that would be so cool in that, is you could make that almost kind of a C or a bass down up through our having part. So C with an A bass, and then you can do G with an A bass, and that'd be something called a G/B or a G chord with an A bass, and then you have an A minor with an A bass, and then G with Louis bass. On that tag, that could be very cool to do C with an A bass, G with an A bass, A minor with an A bass, G with Louis bass, and kind of hit you at the end. So if we tried it that way, you'd have G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, G with Louis bass, C with an A bass, G/B, A minor, G, big D. So we want to kind of play around with that too. Now something else I might think about too is country feel, and actually there are parts of the song that really sound like this. And normally in a country bass line, what a bass player will do is play something called the root of the chord, which is the name of the chord. So on a G, it's a G note on the low E string, what we've been playing for the bass. And then if you counted up 5 notes on your fingers, G, A, B, C, D, they'll play a D note. So you can kind of do that by doing low E string for your root, and then playing it down up, and then D string for your fifth. So G with low E bass, D bass, G with low E bass, D bass, G with low E bass, D bass, and then on the D chord you can do the A string to the D to the A string, D bass, A bass, D bass, A bass, and on the C chord you can do the A string to the low E string on the 3rd fret. So I'm actually doing a little trick here, moving my 3rd finger from the low E, or from the A string 3rd to the low E string 3rd because of the 5th. So we tried it that way with the country feel. You have G with low E bass, D bass, G bass, another G, another G, D with the D bass. If we tried that through the tag, you'd have G with Louis bass, D bass, 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 and then you can still keep that work walk, and then have your big D. But what actually is kind of play around with all these ideas and find a way that works for you. But then from there, actually, after our first chorus kind of happens, then we go into our outro, which is all around the G chord. So you want to kind of play around with just kind of all those ideas too on the G. So you may want to kind of alternate between them too, kind of see what you're feeling to kind of want to say with the song. But that's the basics of how you can strum along with "Would You Lay With Me" by Tanya Tucker. So good luck!